He dropped from a rooftop, vanished into the trees, and left behind nothing but a palm print, a shoe mark, and a shirt that could bring him down. This is how America's most wanted suspect may have already exposed himself frame by frame. Tonight, the Utah Department of Public Safety has released chilling new footage that may be the key to capturing the suspect in last week's campus shooting. Commissioner Mason took the podium and walked the nation through a video that showed the shooter moving across rooftops and vanishing into the trees, but not before leaving crucial evidence behind. From the top left of the drone footage, the suspect is seen crouched on a building, then dropping from its edge, leaving behind smudged palm prints and a visible Converse sneaker imprint. Authorities believe those clues may hold his DNA. The man was dressed entirely in black t-shirt, jeans, and iconic Converse shoes with white soles. But what truly stands out is the t-shirt itself, featuring a bold American flag and eagle emblem, a symbol now frozen in the nation's memory. Investigators are urging the public to look out for this exact combination, calling the shirt and hat combination highly distinctive. The hunt isn't just about a face, it's about every piece of fabric and footprint this man left behind. Stay with us as we unravel how law enforcement is using every pixel to close in on a ghost in plain sight. In the surveillance footage now circulating nationwide, the suspect is seen leaving the rooftop and quickly navigating a patch of grass near a parking lot. With surgical precision, he disappears across a quiet street and vanishes into a dense wooded area. This moment, seemingly ordinary, was actually crucial. Investigators say that once he entered those woods, he stashed a firearm that was later recovered thanks to the timeline built from these exact frames. The suspect, though silent, was unknowingly speaking through his actions, through the sweat on his palms, the dirt on his jeans, and the prints left behind in grass and gravel. Forensic teams are analyzing every inch of that route. But it wasn't just his movement that told a story, it was his outfit. A triangle symbol on his cap, a pair of dark sunglasses, a backpack strapped tightly to his shoulders. Each frame of footage is now a digital breadcrumb, and every detail has been enhanced and fed into national alert systems. Officials believe this man can be identified if the public pays close attention. In a case where minutes matter and memories fade fast, clothing has become the loudest clue. Commissioner Mason urged the public to view the enhanced stills with care, each image a clue in this fast-moving investigation. On screen, a close-up of the suspect. His dark baseball cap revealed a triangle logo clearly imprinted on the front. The sunglasses, opaque and reflective, masked any emotional trace. But the shirt? That shirt, bold, defiant, and unmistakable, became the centerpiece. An American flag across the chest, a soaring eagle beneath it, in a case layered with symbolism. Authorities believe this shirt may be the one item someone, somewhere will remember. The jeans appeared worn, the Converse shoes, classic and scuffed, bore the white soles that now stand as another telltale marker. One still photo even showed the suspect's backpack, a nondescript but identifying feature that could spark recognition in a neighbor, a co-worker, a classmate. Mason's message was clear. Don't just glance, study. Every thread, every shadow, every curve of fabric could lead them to a name. In a nation where data floods daily, these few clear images are rare gold. Now the investigation shifts from boots on the ground to eyes on the screens, and every citizen is a potential witness. What began as a security briefing has turned into a public manhunt fueled by digital vigilance. With tips pouring in, law enforcement is racing the clock, cross-referencing sightings, and triangulating data from across the state. Commissioner Mason confirmed that the public's involvement is pushing the case forward, calling the outpour of tips a turning point in tracking the fugitive's next move. As forensic teams analyze shoe imprints and compare DNA samples from smudged wall impressions, digital analysts are enhancing security footage frame by frame, looking for that one slip, that one face in a crowd, and still, the warning remains: do not approach this man. He is believed to be armed and dangerous. But there's a growing belief that his anonymity won't last. Not with images this clear, not with identifiers this unique. This isn't just about catching a suspect, it's about preventing the next tragedy. The investigation is evolving by the hour, and one lead could tip the scale. As the nation watches, a single still frame might just become the thread that unravels everything. In a world overflowing with noise, sometimes justice starts with a whisper, a palm print, a footprint, a blurry photograph sharpened by urgency. That's where we are tonight. Investigators are walking a fine line between hard evidence and human memory, hoping that anyone will recognize the suspect's signature look. The triangle hat, the patriotic t-shirt, the Converse soles that walked away from a scene that has haunted the state ever since. Mason reiterated that this isn't just about police work, it's about public partnership. The stills have been shared across every platform, from press briefings to TikTok. Tips are no longer coming from just phones, they're being crowdsourced from the digital conscience of America. This suspect may be hiding in shadows, but the nation is shining a brighter light. And while the face remains unnamed, the outline is becoming harder to miss. As this story unfolds, we're reminded that even in tragedy, there is clarity, and in clarity, there is hope. Stay with us as we continue to track this case and bring the story from pixels to justice.